Hello, everyone. How are you? Whoop. Move the camera. Don't do that. Not to fix that. How are you? I'm just prettying myself up real quick before I get on camera. It's been a minute. Don't need to blind your eyes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hope you're all doing well. Hello. It's been a minute. It feels weird. Oh, we're in ad land. I'll wait. But hello, everyone. How are you? Just sit here and sip on this. Got a lot of things going on today. We're gonna recap everything. Alright, there we go. Let me know when you're back, Kate. Look last round the Patreon. Well, yeah, I was in the middle of a rainstorm recording that. Also, Key, sub fixes the ad. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, there's a couple things. Trip was fine. I did a walk around, so that's going to be over on Patreon. That'll be out in like 3 weeks, but the Patreon's $3 a month if you want to go check it out. I don't know if any of the things work. I think Patreons work. I don't know, man. I just got back. As soon as I got back, of course that don't work. Why would it work? Anyway, click the YouTube video for the description for the Patreon or whatever. That's fine. But yeah, we did a lot. I really did enjoy myself. It was a well-needed vacation. I came back, which the video up there shows you what I came back to, and I hurried up and recorded that as soon as I got back. We don't come here for things working. Look, it would make me feel better. Half the stuff works, all right, and that's what matters. I guess I don't know, but I have some stories to tell you. First of all, we're gonna be doing. I didn't realize how close it was. We're gonna be doing something a little different. For every Birth by Sleep stream, I have candy from the park. So I have the Waffles Bar. Yeah, there we go. The Waffles Bar. I have, which is, with the Waffles Bar, by the way, is a maple flavored bar with waffle cone pieces. Then I have the Hello Kitty cotton candy flavored bar. Then I have the Jurassic Park Fossil Bar, flip that around, which is milk chocolate and candy bones. Then I have One Fish, Two Fish Gummy Fish, which is white chocolate with gummy fish in it. Then I have the Swamp Bar, which is just a cookies and cream bar. Then, last but not least, I have the Mint Cookie bar, which is just flavored bar with cookie bits. So mint chocolate chip with cookie bits. So once a stream, we'll be trying these. And I'm kind of ashamed of how much I paid, because I try to use a food card, which we had prepaid food cards just to make it easier on everyone. And they wouldn't take the prepaid food cards for this. So this is like $20 of chocolate right here. Like, that's kind of a lot for, I don't know. But we're going to try these out. We'll vote on this once we start. But yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed myself. It was a nice needed family vacation. I bought some shirts. I got some merchandise, which you see right behind me. I have a wand from Diagon Alley right there. I didn't get to go bippity boppity boop and do the wand stuff because there's so many kids. I got me some merch because I'm a Hufflepuff man. I got me one of the shirts for the ride. Yeah, it was really good. I'm just glad I got to really enjoy myself, you know. And I recorded a lot. So, like, the first 2 days... Hey, Zen, what's up, bud? So, the first 2 days I did recording, and then the last, like, 4, I just relaxed. I got footage and pictures of food and some other stuff here and there. But from day 3 to 7, I didn't really do anything. On day 7, I spent like 15 minutes recording doing continuous walk. So that's what I did. Should have casted Kidus Yeetus. There's so many stories. Okay, look, we'll get into the stories, but I want to talk about the good stuff first. Not much, just chilling before I do some gaming. Good, man, good. We're just recapping. I was away on vacation for a week. I did miss streaming. I did miss talking to you guys. I missed hanging out. But yeah, it was real nice. Orlando was kind of wild. Let me see if I can pull up a map so I can like accurately describe this to you guys. Let's see here. So what'd you guys do while I was gone? Did you guys blow up the world? What'd you guys do? Where was our hotel? Hold on. I'm trying to find... Is there City Walker? We went around. Where is... Where the heck is our hotel? Oh, we're on the other side. We're on the other side. Okay, yeah. I see where we're at now. Okay. We ride it, of course. Okay, good. Lots of Billy Killer matches on DVD. I'll be doing DVD later tonight, Zen, so keep an eye out for that. So let me look here. Where is the game screen? This is not what I want. Where is... Yeah, okay, so right here was our hotel. Damn, you were in Florida. I should have gotten you to go to our office and bang on their heads. Yeah, man, yeah, I was down in Orlando. I do some killer matches later, so if I end up in your lobby, I'll give you all the tunnels like camps. Thanks, I appreciate you. So, this is our hotel here. This is the one we stayed at. Lowe's Portofino Bay, and it was like an Italy knockoff. You'll see in the vlog in a couple weeks what I'm talking about. But that this nice canal bay and everything. It was very nice. So, one of the services that Universal has with the bay, because it's one of their hotels, is a water taxi. So we would get on here and we would take a water taxi. Maybe a 5-10 minute ride. Not even 10 minutes, it'd be less. And we would go all the way up to City Walk. Which, let me see if I can... Yeah, let me get in there. So this is City Walk. Very expansive. So let me show you... Oh, yeah, this is definitely not... When was this taken? June 2009. All right, so... The boat would come in over here. Would come down here. We get off. And then we come up here. So this is City Walk. We got their Super Bowl Sunday. This is the NBC... Oh, yeah, this has definitely changed. Oh, my God. This is the... Now, this is NBC... Yeah, there it is. The NBC Grill and Brew. They were showing the Super Bowl here. You could get in for $100 cover fee. $100 cover charge to get in here, by the way. Not worth it whatsoever. So, we didn't do that, but we ended up give me over here. I want one over here. Thank you. So, go through City Walk. Right here is not an Element store. It is a, this is a Voodoo Donuts, which is fantastic. Some of the best donuts I have ever had. Look them up. They are fantastic. And here's a tattoo parlor, which my brother and my sister-in-law got tattoos. I think they paid $600 for both pieces, which isn't that bad because they paid per piece, not per hour. Okay. I shot over pretty far. Wow, this is very different, by the way, from when I was there. So over here, this is one big Universal store now, by the way. This is one fat fucking store. But yeah, so we walk along. They got all the different vendors. They got all the different things here. This is all one big Universal store. They did a lot of this. This definitely changed a lot. And then you get here. This Coke stand's still here. This is a self-serve Coke stand. Do a bunch of things. The Red Oven Pizzeria, which we had that a lot. That was pretty good. Vivo's, which is a very good Italian restaurant. That was good. I tried to get into Calfish, which is a burger sushi place. And boyo, they were packed nonstop. So we go over here. This is still a big thing. This is like an empty store. So this basically, for what it looks like, the Universal store moved over and took over this whole plaza. And this is under construction. So no idea what's over here. There's a hot dog thing. There's a bunch of stuff back there. So we go this way. Went to Margaritaville. So let me start off with this story. First of all, here's Margaritaville. Named after the Lord and Savior known as Jimmy Buffett. He made a song called Cheeseburger in Paradise. And then a song called Margaritaville. And it turned into a big restaurant franchise, which you probably seen the video on. With Eddie Burbank, with him going around to all the Margaritavilles. This was the most 6 out of 10 experience I've ever had. Would have been better, but so what happened? It won't let me go. So we went through the front door over here. We had a reservation for 6:30. There were 6 of us. We walk in to go, all right, cool. We got your reservation. Here's the beeper. We'll let you know when it's ready. Basically, our reservation was to hold a spot to possibly get a table, not to actually put a table aside for us. Keep in mind, we had 2 elderly people with wheelchairs. Not wheelchairs, like scooters. So, you know, they couldn't wait. So they're like, all right, cool. No, it wasn't full Karens. It wasn't full Karens. I'll explain. So when we get there, we're like, where the fuck? Why don't we have a reservation? We made a reservation for a table of 6 at 6:30. They were short-staffed, and they were just throwing their heads at the wall. They don't know what they were doing. So they made us walk from here. They're like, all right, your table's ready. After 20 minutes, by the way. Your table's ready. So go around outside over here to this entrance of Margaritaville. It's shorter to get you to your table. I didn't hear that table part, by the way, until afterwards. So we walk up into the bar. We go right here. And they go, we don't have anything for you. You do not have a table. So, hey, Verdant. So we walked all the way. Well, they walked all the way around. My mom and my brother, his wife, and my buddy, our buddy Matt Blakesley, you know him. They walked this way. Me and my dad went around on the inside. So we walk all the way back. There's a lot of walking for old folks. So we get in there. And they're like, well, you have a table ready. Go back over there. My dad's like, no. Give me a manager. I don't like doing this, but give me a manager because your staff's giving me an attitude. We just want to sit. We were supposed to have a table at 6:30. So they get to, they speak with the manager. Apparently, because I was outside, like over, like on the inside, behind the bar when this was going down. Apparently, the waitress was giving my parents a hard time. Basically saying, suck it up and walk. Like, she was just being a bitch. So, yeah. But, yeah, once we got in, Jimmy Buffett was playing music everywhere. There was a live band. It was pretty all right. I had the jerk pasta, I believe. The jerk chicken pasta. It was pretty all right. Wasn't that spicy. They were hyping up to be spicy like actual Jamaican cuisine, which I was hyped for. They weren't like that. So, yeah, Margaritaville. Most 6 out of 10 experience ever. There's a giant-ass plane back here, by the way, too. That's a bar. Another Jimmy Buffett bar. Yeah, and so, you know, we went to Adventure Island. I wonder if I can... How far can I get in? Let's see. I'm curious. Can I just, like, walk in the park? Holy shit, I can walk in the park. This is amazing. Alright, I didn't know this was a thing, by the way. So, this is Adventure Island. This is the this is one of the 3 parks. Keep in mind, I never went to the water park because they didn't tell us how to get there until the 6th day. And, yeah, by that point, I didn't really want to do it. It's like I'm there. Yeah, exactly. Hey, look, where you want to be part of a family trip? They're gone. All right, the family left us. All right. Hey, look, the family's back. So, all right, this is supposed to be like the port of entrance or whatever. So, you walk in. You go down here. This is the main road. This is a big-ass gift shop. Go through over here. This wasn't here. I gotta keep in mind, this is all like 2015, so like this is old. This photo store wasn't here. So we walk through. Alright. You're in the middle of the thing. The Christmas store is here. You got more of the big gift shop right there. It's all still continuing. That bike's still there, by the way. But yeah, you got your year-round Christmas shop. You got the fruit stand that's still the same. Walk through. We're really about to take... You guys want to go on a trip through Universal? Because it looks like that's what we're about to do. But we'll just do a quick thing. So, went through... Crescent Moon Bakery Cafe had a fresh cheese Danish there. Pretty good. So we get out here. This is where the troubles begin here. In this spot right here. It is so weird seeing this. Because this is under construction in 2015 and I saw this done. This is the Hulk. This is like the Marvel section over here. But my mom was in a scooter. It's without the upteen hour plane ride. Yeah, exactly. Without the like exclusive plane ride or the very expensive plane ride. Without all the money for the hotel. Without all that super expensive stuff. Like I said, $20 for these candy bars right here. $20 for all this. The mug right here, which is actually pretty nice, is $32. The wand back there behind me was $65. Place was ripping people off. Anyway. Not here to talk about that. So, once we got here, I forget which day it was. It was me and my mom. We were going around. It was just me and her. So we were walking, and this place was packed. Like, packed. And as we were walking, people were not paying attention. They were down on their phone like this the whole time. Just nonstop. So, they kept running into my mom. There was one guy. So... Say there was like a bunch of people here. We're right here in the middle of this guy, where this family is. We're going this way. This guy's going this way, but all of a sudden needs to cut over here. He literally tries to jump over my mother instead of waiting a second to walk around. He tries to jump over my mother and almost lands on his fucking face. I didn't help him up. I said, you could have waited, and we just walked away. Like, how impatient are you that you couldn't wait like a second, not even a full second, for my mom, who was going by on a cart, to just go? So anyway, we move on. We're going to the Dr. Seuss land. This is one of my favorite places here. I love Dr. Seuss land. This was fun. I really enjoyed it. So, going on here... Well, first of all, this wasn't here. This was taken out. Something must have happened to this. I bet someone blew it up or something. So, walking into here... It was nice. So, at all times, they have different stories going. So right here, this is like one of the books. This is If I Ran a Zoo, so this was playing. And then back here, they actually had a microphone or something where it was a recording where people were reading the actual book. So, like, this for a kids' land / adults place is pretty nice because they pull stuff straight from the books and put it out. So, we went to Green Eggs and Ham. This did not have a sign when I was there, by the way. And I'm very disappointed. You know why? Because there was no green eggs and no green ham. I got some eggs with green food dye on it, scrambled up, with little bits of ham over some tater tots and white cheese. Don't get me wrong, it was fantastic. It was like a 7.5 out of 10. But I wanted a serving of green-colored ham with some green eggs. Nope, didn't get that. I got some tater tots. Very disappointed. So, we go this way. Yeah, it was a big scam. It was a pretty good helping, though. For like $10, I got a pretty big plate. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. Because I got like everything in folders and everything already. Nightwalk. Universal. General footage. Also, the nightlife was fantastic, by the way, here. Could have left it out for a day or so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but, you know, don't want to risk that food poisoning. Just saying. Butterbeer. I had a lot of butterbeer while I was here, by the way. Like, Where is the ham? There's pizza. Toon Lagoon. Hello Kitty was here, and I still don't get why Sanria. Is Sanria owned by Universal? If it is, that makes sense. If your ham is green, then you're beyond a bit of food poisoning. I'd rather have the rum ham from Always Sunny. Nah. You want that? You want the here? Okay, here it is. This is what it looked like. Like I said, food color dyed scrambled eggs over some tots, which those tots were fantastic, by the way. With some cheese, white cheese sauce, and some ham. That's the green eggs and ham play right there, guys. Oh boy. Oh boy. But let's get out of here. Let's get out of Dr. Seuss land, you know. I want to take you to Universal. I don't know if 2015 they had a lot of stuff here, but is there more dates? What? Nope. The other dates are 2009, so we're gonna stick with 2015 to see what's still here. They do no luck eggs. They were eggs. I can vouch. I ate them. So we're gonna go to Universal. We're gonna go to Universal side. If it'll let me. There we go. Trying to run all the way down here. All right. So while we were here, it was Mardi Gras. Is this poor man's Cordon Bleu? Yeah, man, this poor man's Cordon Bleu. So while we're here, Mardi Gras was going on. And they're celebrating the Summer Olympics. So right here was a giant the Summer Olympics logo. But as we go down here, you get this nice view of everyone died. Everyone's gone. You get a nice view of the main city. This is that they call the New York. It's like the New York section or whatever. Something like that. So right here, this shop's gone. This is the Today Show Cafe. 9 out of 10 lox. I had a bagel and lox. Fruit was pretty fresh. And I had a fruit tart. Most mid-ass coffee I have ever had. So, oh God. Don't look down on your knees. Got it. So, when we walk through here, and you'll see this in a video, if you want to go to the Patreon, which, you know, Patreon $3 a month, notch, wink, wink, you get exclusive content. So, right here, they had a Shrek ride? Oh, no. I need Shrek 4D. I would have rather done that. That would have been fun. So, right here is Gru's house. So, like, this is like a ride you would sit in a stationary, and it jerks you around, does a bunch of other stuff. This is like inside Gru's house for the Minions. Right across the street is a standing platform with a gun. It's called VillainCon, which is what this shirt's from, there you go. It's basically a stationary platform. You stand and the floor moves and you just aim and your gun at the wall and shoot stuff. That's what that is. I would have rather played that or done that. That would have been fun. Damn, I wish I had a mini would jerk me around. Look, there's a website for that, Verdant. I am not. Whoop. Hey, look. Hey, didn't mean to do that. All right, anyway. So yeah, we walk through. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, none of this was here. This literally turned into the Minions block. This is all just Minions. So like this was like a bakery shop, and that was another Minion thing there. And then there was the Minion Cafe down here, which I had Minion udon, which was very interesting, and I'll show a picture of that in a second. Saturday they had live Mardi Gras bands and stuff doing over here. I'm well aware if I go there often. Good Lord, Verdant. All right, then down here is the Minion Cafe. Yeah, this got turned into the Minion Cafe. They did a lot of construction. Let me see if I can pull up that photo from the Minion Cafe. Nope, that's the Buc-ee's video. Bucky's video is gonna be a little wild in my opinion. I made sure it was like crazy. Footage. So this is the, I forget what they called it, but this is the udon. It was yellow and had like a chicken flavor to it. These are the soy sauce eggs. Those are pretty good. This is just a regular fried dumpling, and the pork was pretty good. Is there any? I took footage, right? Yeah, there's. Let me. Yeah, this is inside the cafe. It's pretty pretty wild. There was lots of sound effects and everything else going on too. Let's try it again. It has its own sound effects. It has its own sound effects and copyright music. Man, it's wild. But yeah, that's a little sneak peek at Universal. I don't think they have Diagon Alley. If they do, let me just yeet down here real quick. Yeah, they were working on a lot of stuff in 2015. I'm not trying to spoil stuff from the video here. Every middle-aged woman's dreams of Facebook. Yeah, well, I'm not that. I can tell you that. Yeah, this is like King's Crossing. Oh, by the way, I went to King's Crossing, so I went to England for a little while. Apparently, got teleported. It was a wild time. Wild time. A lot of rude motherfuckers. I wonder, is it? Yeah, it's right here. Can I go this way? Oh, you can't go in it. All right, so this is where Diagon Alley is. It's back here in this like crack here. So what you do, you go walk. You would walk back in there, and then this is a train ride between here and Hogsmeade, which is on the other side of the park. That's back in Adventures Alley or Adventures Island. So you would take the train ride in its little interactive thing, and it would take you to Hogsmeade, which is where another part of the Harry Potter park is. But yeah, so this was fun. I went to England for a little bit. I became a wizard. They kicked me out, said I was in the wrong isekai or something. This was after I got foreclosed on, by the way, at Gringotts Bank. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, this was pretty fun. I really enjoyed it. There was a lot more things. There's Simpson Land over there. We got some footage in there. Men in Black's over here. Did that Friday on the last day. That was fun. There's just a bunch of different things. But yeah. So there's your free trip to Universal, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, so that was fun. There was just a lot of rude motherfuckers. Like, everyone was so self-absorbed. They really wanted to make bank. They could make their own lore with American Magic School and draw it. I mean, yeah, that's because, so, like, they hint at it, too, in the Fantastical Beasts. That there's, like, every country has its own ministry, like Magic Ministry, and, of course, America has their own. But, you know, it is what it is. So, also, wanted to take time to discuss this. Got a package, by the way. So while I'm opening this, I do just want to say, motherfuckers were rude as hell in that place. The staff were fantastic. Staff was 100% like anyone that was out there doing stuff. They were nice. They really appreciate it when I thank them and not be a dick. Oh, it's in between the cardboard. Hold on. So that was nice. And that helped us out. I got some exclusives and extra fast passes. And I was able to, like, move through things faster. By, you know, not being a dick. Yeah, because they're not used to being thanked. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. It's like second nature, man. I just thank them. I appreciate what they did. Or what they, you know, putting up with all the ignorant ass motherfuckers that are out there. There are a lot of rednecks out there, and a lot of foreign people. And as we all know, rednecks and foreign people don't really go together. So there was rednecks cursing out the foreigners for not speaking English. Meanwhile, the foreigners, I understood some of them a little bit, know a little bit of Spanish. We're talking shit about the rednecks. And it was a never-ending cycle. So it was nice. Remember, when you cut towards yourself. And make sure your hand's in the way. Number one safety here. Alright. So, when Sword and Shield came out, I pre-ordered it. I never got this. This is apparently a pre-order bonus. I never got this. As a knife collector, I can confirm. Good. I'm glad I'm teaching you guys top safety tips, you know? That's a big thing. We teach safety here. That's the big thing, you know? But yeah, there's a lot of things. Diagon Alley by far was probably my favorite area. Dr. Seuss came second. Jurassic Park was probably third. New York was probably fourth. There was just a lot of cool places. But Diagon Alley is where I spent a lot of time. I saw Celestine from the Wizard Radio Network. She sung very well. I went and picked out my own wand. I didn't do all the magic hoop-de-la stuff because there were so many kids. So, speaking of the magic hoop-de-la, one of the things where you stand there and do the wand stuff, it's literally at like a water, it's like at a well. And at the top, the pieces on two sides shoot water out. That's what they do. The whole area is dried, minus this one little spot about yay big. This woman was on her phone, this college chick with her group of friends or whatever, just standing there on her phone, and they got wet, and they started yelling, freaking out at the kid, because they couldn't put two and two together that the whole dry area, minus that one spot, was fine to stand in. Don't stand in that one spot. They stood in the one wet spot in the whole area, and they blamed the kid. Yeah, just yeah. Then in the wand shop, which was basically as big as my room here at this office, which ain't that big, had like 150 people jammed into it because everyone's trying to get through the wands and collect every single one and do all this stuff. And Diagon Alley by far was the most packed place. Great, college kids usually are the stupidest. Can vouch. I was a college kid. I was pretty fucking stupid. But yeah, went into Gringotts, which Gringotts was probably my most favorite ride. I really enjoyed it. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. There's just so much. There's just so much to retell. There was, oh yeah, so apparently the Blue Brothers were out there, so they would get in the big, like in their cop car and go around and they would perform music. There was Scooby-Doo and the gang. They would go out in their Mardi Gras thing, take pictures and stuff. Same for the Simpsons. They would go out and do stuff. Hello Kitty was out there taking pictures. Still did anyone confirm if Hello Kitty is owned by Universal? I don't think anyone did. But, yeah, it was just a lot. Like, I captured a lot of it on video. And I'm writing a script. Which, I'll read some of the script out. Let me read some of the script out. It looks like it's just a collab. Okay. Because there was a lot of Hello Kitty stuff. That's why I was concerned. Or wondering. So, here are my notes. Minion/New York section. Cafe was interesting. Food was a solid 8 out of 10. Had udon bowl. Streets are full of little hidden gems and caveats to movies. And I show that in my video, which, like I said, it'll be out in 3 weeks if you're not on Patreon. No cutout of Jimmy Fallon to take a picture with. Not knock points out for me. Because there's a whole section just dedicated to Jimmy Fallon, which I do not understand. But there's a whole thing, and he has his own ride and everything, too. Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade. 9 out of 10 rating overall. Magical way to enter, sadly, was way too crowded, but it adds to the feeling to it. Each shop stood out and stayed as close as they could to the books. So I will say with Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade, they literally took details from the books and put them out. And from the movies. They like stuck to it as close as they could. Between like the shops you couldn't enter, but the shops you could. Like they had the uniform tailor, which I bought a dress shirt, which is pretty nice. I'm kind of happy about that. The robes, they had like robe shops just for the robes and the dress stuff. Which the robes were $130 fucking dollars. By the way, $130. Anyway, so if you wanted the robe and the wand, you would spend $200. Butterbeer. Had a ton of butterbeer. Very good. Frozen and cold. Very good. Had a lot of interactable spots with the wand and stuff. Celestine did amazing. And then they had the, I forget what they call the dark part of Diagon, but it's like the seedy underbelly of it. They had that section in there too, which was like dark, dimly lit. It was very cool. I really like that attention to detail. Yeah, and then I started talking about Nocturne. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they had Nocturne there. And then I started talking about Dr. Seuss and other places, but that's for the video in a couple weeks. So yeah, overall it was good. I had a very good time. Minus all the assholes being, assholes. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw, I think I said it in the Discord, but we were staying there for a week, so our parking was $28 a night. But if you weren't doing a long-term stay, to stay at the hotel to park overnight was $45 a night. $45 a night. We also made a mistake of going over to, what was it? Walmart. We went to Walmart. The 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. Because my dad needed an extra blanket because he was getting cold in the hotel room. So we went to go to Walmart to pick up an extra blanket. That was the worst mistake I've ever made. That Walmart was more packed than I've ever seen on Black Friday. Like, I had to go fight an old lady in a parking lot to grab a shopping cart. Like, it was beyond crazy. People were pushing each other to get candy and flowers and, like, all this other stuff. It was wild, man. It was wild. Pretty sure we saw some meth heads and crackheads while we were in the mix there. They were probably getting all the Sudafeds they could. Like, it was wild. Walmart in Florida. What could go wrong? Hey, I picked up some good shoes, though. Picked up some new shoes. These bad boys. Let me just... there we go. Picked up some new shoes. These bad boys took me 7 miles a day at the park. Well needed. I needed those shoes. That was for damn sure. I walked about 7 miles every day. So, let's see. 7 miles a day times... I walked 35 miles in 6 days. No, I'd say... Would it be closer to... That's not 30. That's 42 miles. My bad. My math is off. 42 miles in one day. Or in 1 week. Walked a lot. But it was a good time. I enjoyed it. So after stream, I'm starting to get back in the mood of walking. Try to make strengthen my legs and stuff. Joe walks so much he worked off all the weight he gained from playing Santa. If only, man. If only. Hey, Puck. I wish. I did go... So, like, between all the shit I ate, I actually lost weight. I lost, like, 2 pounds. Out of all the food I ate, it was wild. Oh, I don't know. There's some, like, fucking Walmart ass brand $10 shoes. All I know is I wasn't walking the park in boots. They were like some Walmart brand stuff. They ain't nothing too fancy. But yeah, I think overall it was a good trip. I missed you guys. I got some work done on YouTube videos. Literally, I came back and I finished 2 of them, which I don't even really count the Patreon one, because that's 2 clips, one solid, and I paused to clean the screen, and I just put the 2 clips together. That's it. Yeah, I mean, I did edit the Buc-ee's one, and actually I did 3 videos. Jeez, I did 3 videos as soon as I came back. I did the Project Melody one, which came out earlier today. I did that, and I did the Buc-ee's video, all within 24 hours. Yikes. Oh yeah, and also with the Buc-ee's. That was to the left. Is that better for you? Is this better for you? Now that it's dead center? So yeah, it was good. I enjoyed Buc-ee's, by the way. That was a very strange time and very cultish place, but it was very interesting at the same time. I really enjoyed it. Buc-ee's was pretty interesting, and I think the video will reflect that. But all right, I think. I see. Yeah, well. Look, it's on a list of things that I need. So going on this trip definitely made me realize that I need that Insta360 for filming like those kind of trips. Because, yeah, the gas station. The closest Buc-ee's to me is 100-something miles away from me. Yeah, closest one's in Florence. And that is Washington's birthday may affect these hours. What kind of note is that? Yeah, the closest Buc-ee's is 3 hours away from me, Key. 3 hours. Also, the drive, by the way, was pretty alright. Ride down was 9.5 hours. Ride back was like 12. They apparently decided to do road construction the week I was down there. So, fuck I-95. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so let's see. Let's get this up and running, by the way. About 3 hours. If I could spell. We'll just do Kingdom. I can't spell right now. It's the closest one to me, 9 hours. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. On 95, there are 4 Buc-ee's. 3 of them are in South Carolina, like Georgia area. Or not in South Carolina. 3 of them are like in the Florida, almost Georgia border. And then there's South Carolina. Alright, let's get that switched over. That's switched over. Alright, now that we're done bitching about the trip and talking about stories. I'll put that right there. Let's get some Kingdom Hearts going. I think that's the course of action. Whoop. The closest one's in Kentucky. Big old fucking yikes. What? Come on, you gonna work? You gonna work with me with no issues? No, of course not. Come back. Got issues right away. It's fantastic. It's like I never left. It's like I never left. Anyway, I have a backup plan if this don't work. How you guys doing? You guys doing all right today? What do you mean? Hello? Looks like we're fucking her with the capture card. That's going to be today's stream today. In case you guys didn't know. This do be a problem. Ay. And for some reason, Google has a second round that goes through Chicago. Fuck it, go to Chicago. Go to Chicago. Fuck it. Alright. In theory, this should have fixed it. In theory. Okay. It didn't fix it. Alright, we're going with plan B because this capture card's not working right now. So no Kingdom Hearts today. We're going to do something a little different. That's fan-fucking-tastic, let me tell you. Fantastic. And the PlayStation won't even turn off. Even better. I'm literally just waiting for this to turn off. But plan B is to react to a video. Ludwig put out a video that's about 40 minutes long. And Ludwig asked a bunch of big streamers, hey, what do you think it takes to become successful? So as someone small, who has been putting a lot of hard work and time into doing YouTube and streaming, no, Joe is not playing League of Legends. I repeat, he is never touching League of Legends again. Unless it gets super depressed, then I'll probably play League of Legends. Alright. Ludwig. Hey, look, the Joe Dummy works. Look at that. That works still. Fantastic. So, all right. Now my Stream Deck just doesn't work. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Oh, yeah. That's what I love to see. There we go. All right. So we're going to record too. All right. So I was told that I should react to this video as someone who's up and coming, but someone who's actually put a lot of time and effort into trying to get out in this space. Someone who's tried to make a stand in this space and try to hit the thing. And I've had some okay videos. I didn't have any viral success, but I feel like I could still give some valuable feedback on this, and a lot of my community thinks that as well. So we're going to dive in, and we are going to take a look at this. Ludwig released a video said, I asked 100 streamers how to be successful. So let's take a look into this and get going.
I made a video 3 years ago about how to be a streamer, and it covered a lot of the bases that you will need, and a lot of the stuff here is going to be repetitive information. But I also have something different this time. This time, it's not just me who's going.
So if you guys haven't watched that video from way yonder, you should go do that. By the way, I think I should, let me pause the recording real quick. All right, I should probably fix the title of this stream. Capture card broke, reacting to video. Capture card is broke, reacting to video. All right, fantastic. That's taken care of. That is a face on Ludwig right there. Let me tell you, that is a face only a mother can love. Anyway, let's continue.
Going to be telling you how to be a streamer. I've gone ahead and I've asked 100 of my friends, 100 fellow streamers, on advice for somebody who's up and coming or trying to become a streamer. So I have more info for you this time. It's not just me. I literally went out and asked 100 streamers for advice, and I put it all into a PowerPoint presentation, which I am calling my Ultimate Guide to Streaming 2024 edition.
So there was one point that I don't know, the thumbnail brought it up, and I'm not sure if it's actually in the video, but if it doesn't, I'll address it at the end. But one of the points that was said in the thumbnail, I do think is an actual true point.
Let's get into it, class. All you will need is a pen and paper.
I love the setup, by the way.
Step 1 on becoming a streamer. Stop watching this video if you have not yet gone live. I'm being serious. Go live, you lazy fucker. If you have never even attempted to stream before and you are watching this video on how to be a streamer, you're not serious about it.
You know, he's got a point. There's a lot of people that talk the talk but don't want to walk the walk. There's a lot of people that will sit there and criticize you without even trying to do something like this yourself. Your first stream will always be ass. Your 100th stream will probably be ass. It takes time. Trust me, as someone who's still going, and this stream is a perfect example, my video and me trying to play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is not working. Therefore, stream is turned ass.
And this is a problem that's not exclusive to streaming. This is a problem that happens in every single hobby you want to pursue. Do you want to be a runner? Oh, I'm going to look up a bunch of videos on how I should run and how I should train running before I do it. Oh, you want to start working out? I'm going to look up a bunch of videos on how to work out before I start working out. Just do the damn thing.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just
do it. Because that's the hardest step, is just doing it. And you'll make a million excuses and you'll put 100 barriers between you and doing the thing. I don't have the right technology. My equipment's not good enough.
He's got a point. There's a lot of streamers out there that just work with it. I know a bunch of people who started with just laptops and a crappy 480p webcam. They may do, and they're pretty good off. They're full-time streamers. I'm trying to be that, but I ain't that. But he's got a point. You could start with nothing. Well, a PC and, you know, a webcam and a mic, but you could start with the cheap stuff and work your way up. It really comes down to you.
I don't have anyone who would watch me right now. I don't even know what I'd stream. Just fucking do it.
Yep,
if you're
just
not
do
even
it.
going to try one single stream, then you are not serious about this. And I'm going to prove to you that you're not serious, because the biggest streamer in the world right now is a guy named Jinxie. And for a full year.
Also, I just saw what you said, by the way, and I don't know how to feel about that. Unless you're Joe's computer, then you can't stream because it blows up.
He streamed on Twitch to an average viewership of 2. 639 hours streamed to an average viewership of 2. 3.5 hours live with a peak viewership of 1. That's Jinxie, man. So if you're not willing to be Jinxie, I don't think you're serious about being a streamer. Be Jinxie.
Be Jinxie, stream to 2. Got it. All it comes down is the effort and the bizarre technological issue that causes you months of delay along the way. Exactly.
Go live. Come back to this video after you've learned just a little bit. If you've already gone live, congratulations. All right? Congrats. You can continue watching this video.
You did a big step.
The second question you might be asking, Ludwig, why should I listen to
yes.
Why me? There's a lot of information out there. A lot of people whose entire channels are devoted to how to be a streamer. Why me? Well,
why
I've had some success along the way. I am the second most subscribed to Twitch streamer ever of all time, behind Kai Cenat.
Yeah, true.
I won Streamer of the Year a year or 2 ago. You know, some successes along the way. This is not me boasting, by the way. I also have the record for the most Twitch subscribers lost by anyone ever, and I still hold that record.
Yeah, but big head. He gained the most amount at one point, and he lost the most amount. Big brain. You got to have both categories, just saying.
I've had some success streaming, and I care about imparting that because I know as a fact I will not be a big streamer forever. One day I will completely fall off, or I'll quit entirely because I'm scared of falling off.
Yeah,
right? One of them's gonna
fair enough.
So I might as well get rid of all the information I have because somebody who's watching this video right now will be replacing me as the biggest streamer in the world one day, or they'll be a top streamer. I've seen people who've made it big who I would argue are doing shit that I'm not doing that are very good.
I hope. That would be nice. A lot of people ask me what my goal is. Number one goal is I'm going to be a little selfish here. I want to pay off my debts, and I want to pay off my family's debts. Besides that, I want to help people. I want to do charity events. I want to do stuff that give back to the community. Do stuff that makes people laugh, forgive. You guys know all this. You all know that.
Who have mentioned me, and I'm very flattered by that fact. So I might as well impart the wisdom while I have it. Extra Emily, I think, is a streamer who I think's fucking killing it right now. And she's mentioned me as someone who inspired her. And I'm flattered by that because she's doing shit that I'm not doing. Every damn stream, she's doing something crazy. She makes crack cocaine on the streets of Austin.
What?
Yes?
This is a family establishment. You're not allowed to cook crack in the parking lot.
Oh, I'm cooking steak.
What?
I'm cooking steak.
So anyway.
No. She's cooking crack in the family parking lot. What kind? Ma'am, this is a family restaurant. You can't be cooking crack out in the parking lot.
Give you the wisdom I have, and if you don't trust my opinion, well, good news for you. I also asked 100 streamers how to stream. This is real. I made a Google form. I asked all the questions that I would want to know if I just started streaming, and I asked
now we're getting to the nitty-gritty.
Possibly.
This is where I think a lot of information might be helpful, but I think a lot of it's personally going to be thrown against the wall and pointless, to be honest. Because a lot of it, my personal opinion, a lot of others, is luck. Comes down to luck. Some, like, I'd say about a good 75%.
Think of. And this is true. I did ask 100 streamers. That's going to be the title of this YouTube video. I did ask 100 streamers. Disclaimer, 100 people didn't answer me. Okay? I did ask 100
Damn!
people. It just turns out
that
only 30%
Yikes.
of them
all right, so we're not getting a big pool.
Not a horrible percentage, by the way. If you're in the MLB and you're batting 30%, that's not bad. That's pretty good. You know? So a lot of dono walls there, a lot of egos hurt along the way.
Yeah,
but
bet.
But I did ask for you guys. I mean, these are the names of the people who replied to me. And if you just took a quick look there are a lot of big
Pete's in there.
And let's start with the very basic question. What are the perks of being a streamer?
Perks of being a streamer.
This one might seem simple. You guys could probably list a few off the top. And the biggest one that most people will think of is money. That is the biggest perk that most people would think of.
It helps.
When you think of a streamer, you think of money. Yep, everyone's spamming it in chat right now. That's true. And I'm going to reveal something here that I think I'm illegally allowed to reveal because I'm no longer a Twitch exclusive streamer. I wasn't able to reveal this last time. Here's how much money I made my last year on Twitch. Again, this is not a flex. I'm just trying to show you. This is why people
it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like a flex, but
there it is. That was my last year on Twitch.
That hurts me. Ow! $2.5 million. I don't know what I would do with that. Well, first of all my debt would have been paid off. nonstop, it would have 100% been paid off. Good Lord.
2021, I made $2.5 million. Now, bear in mind that money
Oh
does
my
include
God.
Amazon, so kind of does inflate it a little bit. Yeah, that's a big chunk of it. I would argue like half of it. But it's a lot
Those
of
are all
money.
perks.
People, they like the idea of streaming because the amount of money you can make. You also have a pretty
Yeah, that's, oh my God. I'll spend it for you. No. Yeah, those aren't perks. Lack of sleep, worry about algorithms, worry, period. They're not perks.
cool job. You get to game for a living. I mean, that is the core of what streaming is. It is gaming. Literally, for my job, last week, I got to play Stick RPG and gamble in a fake cartoon universe where I was trying to sell cocaine to Girl Scouts who robbed me. That's what I did for my job. That's what I did. It was pretty fucking cool. I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, it was
That's
pretty
what I got
good. Pretty
to do.
good.
You also get to be like a D-list, F-list celebrity.
D-list celebrity. Here you go. Meet cool people and have fans. Yeah, I guess.
You're not famous. Don't fucking delude yourself if you're a streamer. But if you walk into a GameStop and you're a big streamer, holy shit, they're gonna recognize you. Macy's, Banana Republic, not so much.
Not so much, but
Best Buy, those are our places. That's where the people know us.
Stick to the places where people know you. If you really want some, I thought it was trying to fix the stream. No. We game on here. We game, believe it or not. We game on this channel.
And you get to even meet some cool people. A lot of the people that I liked watching, I got to meet. I got to hang out with. And now I also get to work with. These are the cool things about streaming.
Yep,
But everybody knows this. Everybody knows all the cool shit that comes with streaming.
Yeah, they all know the cool
People
stuff.
don't think about some of the negatives. So I'm going to bring up a couple here. One, being a micro celebrity isn't always great. Because sometimes you have haters. And I brought an example of a hater here for you today. My biggest hater that I've had for about 3 years now, a guy who will DM me almost every week some mean shit. March 7th, 2022. Ain't no way your ass drive a Vespa. I got COVID a few days ago. It's because of your stupid Vespa. Stop driving the Vespa. Still at it. Just got Dolly, LMFAO. Okay, this picture does make me laugh. It does make me laugh, but still.
That's pretty funny. I like that. That's pretty good.
What is that about? What is that? I'm just minding my own business. It's 1:10 a.m. Holy shit, you did it. I'm so proud. Sometimes it does come full circle. Doesn't mean the hating stops. God, I hope I find your name on Epstein's Island.
What the fuck?
Okay, you get the idea. Obviously, this is more of a funny hater, but there are very real haters.
What
there are very
the
real
fuck?
consequences to even being a micro celebrity, and there are a lot of people whose lives are worse because of the attention they get, and they don't really like it. Okay,
Exactly. With that, I will say, like, Pokemon's a good example. She gets a lot of hate. I personally don't like her, and I don't like stuff she does. I just don't. But I'm not going to knock on her. She does what she's got to do. But she's a perfect example of what people hate or will easily hate on. When you become big, you will get hate on. It's just a fact of life. Even me doing some of my reviews or doing shorts on YouTube at 10,000 viewers. Correction, 10,000 subscribers. I get hate all the time. Stuff you guys don't see. I get plenty of hate. Because why? I'm being me and people don't like that.
That's one thing. Another thing, big streamers tend to work a lot, right? These are my 30 surveyed streamers. I asked them how often they work in a week. And the blue is 0 to 20 hours. You might notice there is no blue. In fact, an equal amount of people work 20 to 39 hours a week, as do 80.
Shit, I would love to work 40 to 59 hours a week. Shit, so my lowest week, I think, is 40. And the high week of my regular job, I think what is it? Let's see, 5 times 12? Yeah, I work about 80 hours 1 week. Or what is it? 5 times 12. That's like, what? That's like 60, 70 hours a week? Almost some weeks. I work that. I would love to be in that 40 to 59 hour. That gives me still plenty of time to do stuff.
And I don't think they're bullshitting when they're putting these replies in. Because you can literally track the hours of some of these streamers. There are people who are average.
Joe, don't lie to you. Joe, don't let Joe lie to you. We don't have to wait until he gets big to hate on him. You're right.
10
That's what
hours
Twitch
a day
chat's
for the
That's what
entire
you guys are
year,
for.
365 days a year. It's easy enough to go, work, Lamau. This isn't even a real job. Whatever. That's fine. The reality is, though, if you were to do that, it would drain you. And you would basically lose everything else in your life along the way. And I have seen streamers do this. They lose everything else on the way because all they do is stream. It is their life.
Yep.
They're not gaining new life experiences. They're just sharing all their life experiences online. And as opposed to a job where you are told how often you are supposed to come in by somebody, you make your own hours. And the more hours you work, the more money you make. But you only make money while you're live. So might as well.
Yeah, that's also the duality. That's the dual side of the coin. Yeah, you don't have to work 50, 60 hours a week, but you set your own schedule, and every time you're live is when you make your income and start making content that you can turn into YouTube videos, that you can do this, that you can do that. It's one big round circle, which is why I'm rotating my head. It's just one big circle.
Will be live as often as you can. Still, those negatives aren't that bad. Like, all things considered, this is still better than working at a call center, Ludwig.
Damn right.
It's really not that bad. So why doesn't everybody stream? You make a lot of money, play video game, hang out with Germa 985? But yes, me. Sign me up, man. Sign me up. Well, let's do a little experiment. I want you to think of a streamer. In fact, type one in chat. Think of a streamer. It can be anyone in the world. Think of a streamer. There's a bunch of huge streamers that you guys are listening right now. Maybe you thought of one of these names. Sorry, Ninja, for using this picture.
that's a pretty shitty picture that he chose of fucking Ninja right there. Good lord.
Streamers you think of, but I think that's a bit of a mistake, because if all you are thinking about when you think of the title of streamer is the people who have not only made it, but made it to such a high degree that they are the top of the top of the top 1,111%, then you're not really envisioning what your life will be like if you try streaming. So I'm going to show you someone. I'm going to show you this guy right here. Does anyone recognize this streamer? I don't see a single person in chat who's instantly recognizing this streamer. I did some research.
I mean,
yesterday.
I don't blame him. I don't know who he is.
10,000th biggest streamer in the world. So that's what I did. And right now you are looking at Mr. 10,000. Omni Kevka. If you go to Twitch Tracker and you go to the very last page possible, technically it's number 9,995, but I rounded up, you will find Mr. 10,000, a guy who averages 268 viewers, who streams really intense gaming sessions that can last 24 hours.
Good lord.
Playing games like Ark and more recently Power World. And let's just go through a few stats here. Mr. 10,000 averages 262 viewers, streams an average of 7.5 hours every.
So this is his average across this. He's about to explain all this. This is going to be 8 hours roughly. We'll just round it up to 8. And in an 8-hour span, he gets an average of 262 viewers. It might go up, might go down. It might be from raids, it might be from people shown in it, but on average, that's what he gets. And he sits at 388 Twitch points a month. So if we do the math here, which I think Ludwig's going to go into this, I'm not sure, but we're going to do this. Let's just say they're all tier 1, because there might be tier 2s, tier 3s in there. So at the 50-50 split that I'm assuming he's affiliate, he might be partner, but I think partner's now at 50-50 split too. So let's go to this 388 times 5. So he makes $2,000 without the split. It's 1940. So 1,940 divided by 0.5 or times 0.5. So let's see, equal divided by 0.5. No, times 0.5. So he makes $1,000 a month just on Twitch. Makes about $970. You can't live off that.
Every single day for the course of 2023, and has 388 sub points on Twitch. Here's him explaining what he does in his own words.
I've got my own style. You know what I mean? I'm a fat dude with long hair. Gotten fatter as I streamed. But I'm grinding.
Yeah, I get that.
The way that I stream is by gaming hard. Multiple 24-hour streams in the last couple of days. Casually, all the time. I'm a video gamer that streams. There's a lot of streamers that play video games. You know what I mean? But I wanted my story to be, I play hardcore.
Now this dude's fucking dope.
That's cool.
I
like that.
I like that. For a couple hours yesterday. He has a great community, and yes, he does game hardcore, and he's been gaming hardcore for a long time. This guy's been streaming longer than Twitch Tracker tracks stats. Longer than I have been streaming myself.
Wow!
It is what you should be thinking of when you think of being a streamer, because Omni Kefka is a very successful streamer. He is in the top 0.08% of streamers in the world. In last month, 7.3 million people went live. He was more successful than 7.29
That's
million
amazing.
people. So don't delude yourself into thinking streaming is being Kai, streaming is being Valkyrae, streaming is being Ninja.
So that right there, it shows you the gravity of it. Because even he is beating out 7 million people on Twitch. And he's still not full-time. You can't be full-time with that much.
Streaming is being Omni Kefka. And it is possible to be the biggest. But for the most part, people like Omni Kefka are what makes up the streaming world. And they don't get the same attention and critical acclaim that the big people who get the millions of dollars do.
Agreed.
Because all the eyes go to those people. But the reality is, if you were to start streaming, your life would be a lot more similar to a streamer like Omni Kefka, who's grinding. And in his own words said he was in the mines of Twitch. And he still gets to play video games for a living. And it still gets to pay his bills. And he still gets to hang out with cool people in his chat. But don't delude yourself. Don't think that starting the go live button means you will end up being Valkyrae. Means you will end up being Kai. Because that's not what streaming is. It is a grind. Okay.
And I've had to explain that. There's a lot of people that come up to me and they're like, "Oh, you're famous now, right? You make loads of money because you're at 10,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. You're this, you're that." No, I don't make money. That's one thing I have to tell people. Yeah, I make a couple bucks here and there, realistically, but this isn't my living. I work a 12-hour shift job to pay the bills. I do this for fun. I do this as a way to reach out and talk to people, how to, interact with the cool people, like Love would say, a cool community. Personally, I love my community the best. I'm biased. I love my community. But you guys aren't paying my bills, and I don't expect you to pay my bills. This is something that, like, the schmo doubloons. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's why, like, where is my chat? Yeah, chat, where are you? Where is my chat? My chat's not up here. Now I gotta... Hold on, let me pause this. Is it because I'm logged out? I think I'm logged out. Hold on. Let's see here. It's kind of weird that it's logged out. All right, let's see. It's because you've been off on your travels, so it probably timed out. You know what? You're probably not wrong. Let me get it back up. I gotta redo it. I gotta redo. Widgets. Chatbox. Copy. Pasto. We'll do that. We'll just add it. There we go. Now it's fixed. All right. Back to the nitty gritty here. Now we're back live. But yes, I do this because I want to talk to you guys. I just want to share my moments. I want to share my gaming experience. I try to grind as best as I can, but I split my grind between YouTube and Twitch. So whatever I do on Twitch ends up going on YouTube, whether it be VODs or it becomes a video, depending.
Okay? It is a grind. Now, before we start the actual session on how to be a streamer, we're going to do a task. And I did this last time. We're going to do it again because this is one of the few kind of hippie things that I believe in, which is manifesting your goals. And the way to do that is by writing them down. And I want this on pen and paper, okay? I want this on pen and paper. I did this when I first started streaming over 6 years ago. I'm going to have you guys do this today, all right? And in fact, I write all of my goals on something I can easily access on my desk. And it's on this little picture of me. On the back of it, I have all my goals. Now, you're going to write 3 things on this piece of paper.
All right, we're going to do this, guys.
I want you to write your goals with streaming. Now, the goal can be different. It can be broad. It can be bold. It can be simple. But it should be honest. If you're going to say that your goal is to have an altruistic community that you just like making laugh, is that real? Be genuine with yourself. Nobody's in the room with you. Do you actually just want to be fucking rich and a big streamer and famous? That's fine. Let's just be honest with ourselves.
I wrote my goal down.
Let's write our goals down. And I'm going to say one more thing. Goals can be bad, right? I think goals are valuable because they hold you accountable. But just because you achieve your goal does not mean you're done. And just because you don't hit your goal doesn't mean you fail.
All right, wrote my goal down.
It's something to hold you accountable along the way. And it can be as simple as my goal is to go live 3-4 times a week, whatever it is. So write your goal down, whatever it is.
Okay, it's
Second
done.
thing I want you to write some inspiration. I think this is really valuable to do.
So I'm going to write down inspiration, and I'm going to say out loud my inspiration here. No, Joe, having a hot tub stream can't be a goal. At 1,000 on Twitch. I've already said it. It's going to happen. Inspiration. I gotta think of a third streamer.
Because when you first start out, you're forming some sort of identity. And anytime you watch a streamer in their early career, even very successful
Who would be another
streamers
streamer
like
that
Liam,
want to
for
be
example,
like?
the speedrunner, you can tell they've pulled some inspiration from other people. Liam had some similarities to Clint Stevens. So I want you to list 3 streamers that you like and how you would like to stream like, right? So don't just list 3 streamers that you like that do something you would never do. For example, like don't list, Tarek Kaide 10s and then you're like, oh, I don't play Valorant. List 3 streamers that you like that do something you would like to do. And then the final thing I would like you to list is why. Why do you want to do this? And this is the part where I want you to be honest.
Sure.
This is the part where I want you to actually answer the question very, very vulnerably. Why do you want to have 300 concurrent viewers? Why do you want streaming to be a supplementary income? Why do you want streaming to be a full-time job? Why do you want to be the biggest in the world? I don't care how altruistic it is. I don't care how selfish it is. I just care that you know it and that you are honest to yourself, and I think that is valuable. Now, you might have thought if I saw you not write this down, I'd tell you to quit. All right, this is what I did in the last video. Last time I did this, all right, I had this entire spiel,
wrote my goal
and I
down.
said if you didn't write it down, then you should quit. What you should actually do is if you are writing this down
see
and
the
you
games
have
that I
not
wanna
yet
do for
gone
you.
live, go live, you lazy fucker. Okay? Stop doing all the auxiliary work without actually doing the thing that you were trying to do. Just go live.
No.
You're the only one who can motivate yourself to do the things that you want to do in life. If you're trying to be a streamer, you just got to go live. You can.
All right, hold on. So remember, go live. All right, I'm pausing this. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get me a drink. This took a lot longer than I thought it would. We're 25 minutes on the recording and we're 10 minutes on the 15 minutes on the video. So we'll discuss my goals when we get back too. Oh, ow, my leg. All right, I'm back. So I'm gonna share those goals with you. Let me show you some goals here. I want to reach 5K on Twitch. That's like the first big goal I want to do. I want to be like Ludwig. I want to be like It's Jabba. I want to be like Doug. I think those would be fantastic people to get inspired by and take ideas from, do different things. The big thing that I want to do, the reason why, I want to help people, make a difference in someone's life, All right, so that's just for you guys in chat. That's not going on the video, but let's get back to it.
And do all the other shit, like looking up what gear you want to get and writing down all your goals after. Just go live one time for me. Just one fucking time. Okay? And if you've done it, please go back to writing down your goals, inspirations, and your whys. But make sure you've gone live at least once.
Nope.
Just
don't go live.
Try it, man.
No,
Even an hour. I don't care. Just try it. Here are mine. This is actually just a picture directly from my goals list. I have a few goals. My goals have changed. My goals are much more broad. I don't have goals based off objective metrics anymore. I don't care about my subscriber number as much. I don't care about my viewership as much. I just care about being better about what I'm doing. And so they're honestly more like reminders. Be ambitious, be creative, be kind, be patient.
Which those are kind of rules that I try to be, part of my life. I try to do stuff like that.
Because I think if I am those things and I remind myself to be those things, then I will be better at everything else in my life.
Agreed.
So it doesn't have to be get 100 viewers or whatever the fuck. It can be this. It's just a little bit harder to hold yourself accountable when your goal is be ambitious versus an objective number you can look at.
Yeah,
Inspiration.
that's fair. That's very fair.
Because I think in esports, he is doing stuff that I would like to be doing with Moisex Shopify. Jinxie, because with very limited tools, Rainbow Six, he has amassed the largest average concurrent viewer base on Twitch, which I find massively impressive. And then Jerma985, because his creativity, his ambition to do
because Jerma's fucking wild,
and then make it come to life, I still find inspiration. And then why? Why do I stream? Why do I do what I do? Simply put, that's also changed a lot. For a while, it was because I wanted to be a big streamer. Then it was because I had daily YouTube uploads, and I wanted to keep uploading daily. And to keep uploading daily, I had to keep going live. After that, it was to be the biggest.
Yeah, I get that.
The best streamer in the world. And then after I did that, I realized, well, actually, what I really care about and gives me the most value is making the lives of those around me better, and also making cool shit. So those are the two things that I care about: making people's lives around me better, friends, family, whatever, making cool shit. So those are my two whys.
I agree.
Where should you stream? Answer: Twitch. Now, this might sound a little bit ironic, seeing as we are live streaming this on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
But Twitch is simply the best platform to stream on. It just is. And then a couple more questions that go along with this. To be successful as a streamer, you need to be consistent. This is just simple advice, okay? Another tip that's helped me along the way: you should be as entertaining for 10 viewers as you would for 10,000 viewers. So,
before he goes to that, that's actually a very good, interesting point. Entertain for the masses to those that are in front of you. Entertain your end goal. Be like your end goal. Treat it like you're already at your end goal. Entertain for the masses. I like that.
If you were to have 10,000 people raid onto your stream, would you stream differently than with a group of people that are currently watching you? If the answer is yes, that means you are not giving your all. You are waiting for something to give your all. You should be giving your all for 10, as you would for 10,000, because then that 10 is how you grow to 10,000.
Very true.
And the ideal length for a stream is just under 6 hours. Anywhere under 6 hours. Where am I getting this information from? Well, I asked the biggest streamers in the world what the best streaming platform is. 28 out of 30 said Twitch. One person
Nobody said Kick.
Said YouTube. One person said multi-streaming. I am not sold on multi-streaming. I think multi-streaming fractures communities. There are times where it makes sense. For example, Doug when he does his YouTube versus Twitch, or an event to get the maximum amount of viewers. It works for some people like Charlie because he has a huge YouTube presence. I think it's better to not multi-stream. This is where I'm currently at. You could multi-stream till you find the platform that you like and then go from there. But I think sticking to one is generally better. Nobody said Kick. Now, that could be just because the group I asked. Kick could work for you if you like the 95-5 split. But of the group I asked, everybody said Twitch. And a quick tidbit about Twitch versus YouTube versus Kick versus whatever. Twitch is better for chatters and for streamers. Everything is way more streamlined. There's way more information for streamers on Twitch. YouTube is better for lurkers. Worse for people who chat and worse for people who stream. And
I will say that. I've done both YouTube. I've done Twitch, obviously, which I'm currently on right now. And I've done Kick. I've looked at Kick. I've looked into it. Did a deep dive on some different things for Kick. Yeah, no. Definitely 100% with the group that says, Kick's better. I mean, Kick's worse. Kick is worse. Don't do Kick. Do Twitch.
It's Kick. Now, this has changed a little bit. This is what the past 3 years have done. Because 3 years ago, I talked about how you have to stream for the video. When you go live, you're basically trying to farm a YouTube video from it. It's changed. Now, most live streams are for the clip. We've condensed it a bit.
Okay.
If you live stream 4, 5, 6 hours, what you really care about getting in that time is a good clip. One great fucking
I'm not funny,
is
so
all that matters. Because if you think about it, most of the people in the world who know you will know you from your clip, not your streams.
Yeah.
Even people on this list, all right? Kai, Speed, Queso, Jinxie, Pirate Software. You guys might have seen these streamers before. You've probably seen them from a clip. It might have been Speed getting sucked off in Minecraft, right? It might have been Kai breaking the record for the most subs ever of all time. It might have been Pirate Software talking about the YouTube algorithm. It could have been Jinxie hitting his desk with his feet and then falling backwards in his chair because he saw someone in Fortnite with a fat ass. Could have been Queso being called fat again. But you've probably seen the clip.
Yeah.
The clip is king. So all you need
By the way, really check out Pirate Software. He won an award at the Streamers, by the way. Pirate Software, reasonable, would definitely be up your alley. He's very knowledgeable. He used to work for game companies and stuff. I think you would really like it.
One great fucking moment, and then if you throw that moment on YouTube Shorts or TikTok and it blows up, it's a self-feeding system. More people will go to your stream. They want to see the funny moment. The funny moment happens. You get a new funny moment. And every new big streamer that's exploded from the past couple of years has exploded from clips. Right? All these people.
I need to get funnier. That's one of the big things. I'm not funny. I need to get funnier.
Sometimes they're not even posting the clips themselves. It's just other people posting clips on their behalf. But it's all about the fucking clip. And you can be contrived about this. You can be natural about this. You can be an over-the-top person to get a clip. You can just be a godlike gamer and happen to get a good clip. But I promise you, if you live stream long enough, shit happens.
Shit does happen. It just happens.
Shit happens. Sometimes because you planned it, sometimes because you didn't plan it, and that's just what life is.
It just happens.
You will get a funny ass clip, and when you do, you just got to keep rolling with it. You got to keep trying to recreate that magic. Asking the 30 biggest streamers, I said, do you think YouTube Shorts, TikTok are important for your growth? Because I wanted to know from their perspective.
Yes.
Right? Some of these people are established creators.
I will say, I agree with this chart with more the yes. The yes is very important, especially now with new ways to get stuff. TikTok and YouTube Shorts are definitely a way to grow and get people into it. If you make a good enough TikTok and a YouTube Short, which they're interchangeable, you can use them on the same platform. I do. I use TikTok, or I use YouTube Shorts for TikTok. You can get people over. That is very good and very good question to ask and a very good point to bring up. This is very knowledgeable. Use this to your advantage. It's still new. People still trying to learn how to do it. Take advantage of it. And streaming on TikTok, too, at the same time. So multi-streaming, I've seen work for a couple different VTubers because they took advantage of streaming over on TikTok at the same time as Twitch. So that's another thing to keep in mind.
66.7 still said yes. And bear in mind, almost everybody I asked has been a successful creator since before YouTube Shorts were really a thing.
Yep.
And they still believe, 2/3 of which, that YouTube Shorts and TikTok are important for their growth.
That says something. If they were big before that stuff became a thing, and they're still like, yeah, it's very important, it should tell you. Because I bet they've realized after TikTok, or after big TikTok and YouTube Shorts took off, they started getting more people from it. They realized, well, this could be a good platform to be used.
So if they believe it en masse, huge majority, then you should also probably believe this. Now, there's an issue with clips. They don't make any fucking money. So it's still important to stream to make a YouTube video. And I've repeated this from my last session, but I think it's still valuable information. When you do a live stream, it is still valuable to have a goal going into the stream of getting a YouTube video out of it.
Exactly.
You go live with a premise.
I agree.
You know, maybe you are going to give your chat your credit card. The bones of the stream is...
I'm not rich, guys. I would love to do that at one point, but I'm not rich.
Your credit card that chat has picked out. And the conclusion is the final list of how much money you've spent and everything you've bought. Your premise, your bones, your conclusion. It doesn't have to be every stream, mind you. But if you are going live without really thinking about it, just playing a video game and then going offline a couple hours later, I don't think you're really giving it your all. You should be putting damn near an equal amount of time thinking about what you're going to do as you are doing what you are supposed to do.
I agree with that. You're setting yourself up for success if you go into it like a YouTube video. You plan out, this is what I want to do. So why not make the stream the YouTube video? And you can make clips out of it. You can do segments of the stream. You'd be like, all right, from hour 1 to hour 3 is going to be this. From hour 3 to hour 6 is going to be this. Which, I mean, that definitely makes sense. That's perfectly good. I mean, that's what a lot of the things like I do with PD. Princess Dag. We do the streams to turn them into videos. Like the PSA videos, which, by the way, there's a PSA one coming out. Or the video game commercials. Or reacting to weird commercials. Stuff like that. We do that to make it into a YouTube video. Very smart idea.
If the entire fucking time you spend working on live streaming, you are live and you are not growing at all, you're making a mistake. Let's use our time more valuably and let's think about what we're going to do so it is more successful long term.
Agreed.
Here's an example. Which YouTube video do you think will be better from these 2 live streams? Do you think it is Jinxie vs 20 girls? Or do you think it is the live stream called Wednesday? Let's just take a stab in the dark here. Most people would argue it's the first option, and they would be right. 20 women versus Jinxie ended up being Jinxie's most viewed video within a week. And I don't think the Wednesday
that
video
thumbnail is kind of that thumbnail really bothers me. Look at that face. That's nightmare fuel if you ask me.
Very well. Now, Wednesday streams are still important. You will occasionally have to go live with nothing to do but putting Wednesday in your title and playing the game that people like when you play, or talking about the thing people like that you talk about, because consistency is key. But if you're not interspersing well thought out premises with good bones and good conclusion, I don't think you're doing a good enough job at streaming. How do you find ideas? How do you know what to stream, man? That's the hardest question. What the fuck do you do when you go live? The answer, you gotta watch a lot of live streams to know what's a live stream.
He's going to say it's okay to take ideas from others. Watch.
I'll tell you a story. I wanted to be a talk show host when I was in high school. Jay Leno
or he's going to go on a story,
at my
one of those.
sister's graduation from Emerson. And I saw him as he walked out, and I said, Jay, I want to be a talk show host when I grow up. And he said, hey, kid, what's your name? And I said, it's Ludwig. And he said, I'll see you there. I filmed all of this. This really happened. I'm not a talk show host today. I thought talk shows were dumb as shit and boring as hell. I never watched them. I just didn't watch them. I thought they were lame. I thought they were lame as shit. The reality is that I actually didn't want to be a talk show host. I think I just wanted to be a rich, famous person who was on TV who got to interview celebrities.
I mean, yeah, I think that would be a cool thing. I mean, yeah, I would love to be rich and talk to celebrities.
Are you guys watching a shit ton of live streams? Because these 30 big fucking streamers who are very busy, some of which are streaming 80 plus hours a week, are watching streams daily. The majority of them are watching streams daily.
Watch your competition or watch your friends and get ideas.
A few times a week. I watch streams every single day. I'm not even shitting you. My Twitch Wrapped. I watched Twitch 365 out of 365 days last year. How do I know about people like Jinxie even though I'm 28 fucking years old? Because I watch people like Jinxie.
Yeah.
I need to know what's going on, because how else am I supposed to keep up, adapt, and come up with ideas? It can't all come from thin air. It can't.
No, it's because a lot of people I watch don't stream now.
All come from
I get that. I get that.
2,000 goddamn videos. I gotta be watching shit. I gotta get inspired. If you're not watching Twitch, you can't become a Twitch streamer. It's also important though to think of ideas that work for you. Because yeah, you can watch somebody, but you can't necessarily do what they do. For example, if you watch me, you can't do I let my chat spend $10,000. The results are cursed live stream. Because you can't spend $10,000.
Yeah, I can't spend 10 grand.
That would be insane. It'd be absurd of you to do. It'd be crazy. You shouldn't
Very
do that.
crazy.
You also probably can't fly to Japan and drift the J-Schlatt because you probably don't know J-Schlatt like that. So if you can't do those things, do not think of ideas that include those things. I think this is a mistake I see all the time. People thinking of ideas that don't actually work for them. Oh man, if only I had 10K, I could do this. Oh man, if only I was friends with J-Schlatt, I could collab with him. I would get big.
So, I mean, there's different things. And so what he's talking about, you don't need to, it's probably going to say, bring them down to size. So like what I did for Christmas, I said, hey, I
have arrived.
Thank you for the resub, bud. Like I did for when I was working on things, like the Christmas tree. We spent $100+ or so, but I let you guys decide what we buy for the Christmas tree. And that was a fun stream. I really enjoyed that. I might do a Temu version of that. I might do something else by that. But, you know, it comes down to money. So doing one-offs or a couple of those once a year or a couple times a year, that's fun. So, yeah.
Big quick.
And yes, we are reacting to this.
You got a funny fucking friend? Do you have a love and passion for mobile gaming? With the tools you have, what would you make? And you can still find inspiration. For example, last week I ranked every single Flash game. Anybody who's watching this could do that. It was fucking $0. I literally looked up Flash games and then played the Flash games. There's like 12 of them. It wasn't even every Flash game. Anyone could do that. So make sure the ideas you are thinking of work for you. Now I asked these 30 streamers, how much planning actually goes into your stream? Because it's an interesting question, you know? Like, how much do they
That'd be
actually
a two-parter,
plan it out?
yeah.
And for the most part, people are kind of making it up the day of.
Yeah, so, like, for me, I do this plan out the stream, but that's because, you know, I try to get ahead of time. But a lot of stuff like today, you need to have backup plans. Like, we were supposed to do Birth by Sleep today. The capture card ain't working. So we're reacting to my backup plan, which was like, you know, he said, make the bare bones to turn into a video. like I'm doing. I was already doing that.
43% of people, the plurality of people, kind of just make up what they do the same exact day. And I'm not excluded from that camp, by the way. Most of the time, I kind of make up what I do that same day, maybe the day before. Only 26% of people plan their streams ahead of time. 73% are making up day of or sometimes making up day of.
You guys got
Don't
impromptu
stress
skills.
out,
I don't got that.
That's the key. Don't freak out about what you got to do, but spend 30 minutes every morning thinking of a couple ideas, writing them down. Maybe pitching it to a friend who's also trying to become a live streamer. Throw your ideas back and forth. This idea sucks. This idea rocks. And just fucking run with it. The more shit you throw at the wall, the higher chance you have of something sticking.
Exactly.
So better to think of an idea, rip it day of, it not work, try something new the next day, than spend all this time crafting this amazing idea you've thought of only to have it not work.
Yep.
Now we get to my favorite part, the yoink and twist.
The yoink and twist. I love it. Step one, plan. Step 2, backup plan. Step 3, beg.
Now, I've
Please.
talked about this ad nauseum, so I'll be brief, but this is still the #1 best strategy on how to come up with a great video idea that is still exclusive to you and your personality, that has a high chance of being successful. And it starts with finding an idea that has worked. For example, Michael Reeves made a video a few years ago called Your Robot Ideas Are Stupid. Many people have followed his formula. Michael Reeves is a fucking phenomenal YouTuber.
Yes, he
phenomenal.
is. 100%.
In fact, one of them was Fundy, who made a video 3 years ago based off it called I Made Your Dumb Ideas in Minecraft. It became his most viewed video ever. I saw this, and I was kind of into chess at that time. So I was like, hey, there's a bunch of dumbass ways to play chess. What if I just try doing all of those ideas that chat gives me?
Also, I just want to point out, he brings up a good point, but in the back here, I forget. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I think this was pre boxing chess, but I see back there slap chest. See that back there by Connor, of course. But yeah, no, get ideas, create combined video ideas.
You can tell
it's not a bad
I
idea.
was inspired by Fundy for the thumbnail and Michael Reeves for the initial idea. In the video,
if you yoink and twist on stream, then you'll be banned because of
did great
TOS.
for me.
Not that yoink and
1.3
twist.
million views. It was me
But-
and Stans playing chess for 4 hours. Lock it in. The yoink and
Buds, thank you for the raid. Why did it not go through? Hello everyone. Welcome on in. I don't know why the raid thing is not working now, because everything just falls apart. Hello, thank you why is nothing working? Oh my word. Anyway, hello everyone. It's a Buns. Please go check out Buns. You gotta do it you gotta do a / shout out, unfortunately. I am good, Bun. I am very good. That works at least. That's good to know. But yeah, we're I don't get it. I thought it was all reset, but apparently not. But look, please go check out Buns. I think we got a shout out, and then Big Buns, like that. Bam! There you go. Go follow Buns. She is only 5 away from reaching her 300 goal. But yes, we were supposed to be doing some Kingdom Hearts today. We are not doing that. We are reacting to a video done by Ludwig, who asked a bunch of bigger streamers how to, successfully become a streamer and stuff. And I'm recording it, not this part, but it's going on YouTube. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, please go follow Buns. Please feel free to stick around if you want. We're just chilling. I'm giving my advice and my opinions and stuff I've tried, and we're going from there. So appreciate you, Bun. Go get some food in you, get some water, do some post-stream care, do what you got to do. And let's get back to it.
twist is a
Forgot to hit record. There we go.
tried and true method. And don't feel
Yoink and
bad
twist
about the
is
yoink
tried
and
and true,
twist,
yeah.
because it's how it fucking works. Don't take my word for it. Listen to H Bomber Guy.
It's completely fine to be inspired by someone or build on ideas you got from somewhere else, especially if you're open about it.
Famous big boy YouTuber Ludwig has a thing he calls the yoink and
twist,
where he gets ideas from existing videos and
know what?
openly broadcasts he's doing his own spin on it. In his video about
stroke that
one guy
ego, you know what I'm
copying the
saying?
Capsule Hotel video, he happily says where he got the stuff he drew on for his own work.
I do. This is me trying
I do.
chess ideas, and look at all the tweets beside me with your ideas suck.
Yeah. Look, it's okay to smash ideas together, which I need to start doing more. I just need to see what's in the realm of what I can do, That's what it comes down to. But this is a great idea. Just combine a couple ideas together and
Genius.
let it be
Genius
known. Let it be known. This ain't your original idea. You got to keep it real.
I got it from Fundy. I got it from Fundy. I made your dumb ideas in Minecraft, and then he has a bunch of tweets next to him.
It's hard for anyone to feel ripped off when he's open
My yoink and twist about has begin. Yeah, it really has.
about where he got the ideas.
And if you don't take H-Bomber Guy's word for it, or my word for it, 29 of the 30 streamers that I surveyed said they take stream ideas from other creators.
Yep.
29 out of 30.
A good,
So
they
if
all
you
do.
haven't already
Ain't nothing
started
original
looking
no
at other
more.
creators and
You got to
trying
put
take
your
some
own
elements of it.
You got to put your own twist on it, which is the yoink. You yoink it from someone and you twist it to you.
Twisting it to making it your own, then you were just simply not doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the only person who said they don't take ideas from other creators, Tarek. And that's fair. He does
Full
just go
luck
live
plus
and play
small
Valorant
skill.
every day. I guess he doesn't need to steal too many ideas.
Yeah,
Tarek also
well.
gave a quote that I thought was poignant here. Because I asked everybody, I said, do you have a piece of advice for someone if they were...
So this is where I'm curious on what people are going to say, because I have opinions. If some of the things he put in the thumbnail are true, what people said, there's some stuff that I agree and some I
go
don't.
live and stream? And he said streaming? Full
Lukewarm
luck, small
bass
scale,
stream,
right?
yep.
That's what Tarek said. For some context, Tarek was the 3rd biggest streamer in the world last year. He says it's full luck, little skill.
I agree.
What does that mean for you? How can you even fathom becoming a streamer if the
You gotta
3rd
get
biggest
lucky.
in the world says it's full luck? You have to be delusional. And I mean this very genuinely.
Okay.
Because there is someone who is watching this, or maybe isn't watching this, or maybe isn't born yet, who will be the biggest streamer in the fucking world. It will happen. It won't be the people who are currently at the top, still at the top in 10 years. It's gonna be someone new. And
Okay.
that someone is gonna be fucking delusional. They're gonna be out of their mind because they're gonna see that 7+ million people go live, and they're gonna think, oh, I'm gonna do it. And then they're gonna become the biggest to ever do it.
I will do it. I mean, you're not wrong. That's a good way to approach it, I guess. But like, he's not wrong. This video is going to inspire
That's
someone.
delusional. But you need to be delusional.
Yeah,
Because
you got to
if
be a
you're
little
not
insane in the
delusional,
membrane.
And if all you look at are the statistics and the numbers, you're not even going to be able to try. You're just going to get stuck in.
He's right. If you got to be a little bit insane in the membrane, you got to be willing to try new things. You got to get out there and try stuff. You got to be willing to do it. It looks like he's sucking that off. But you got to get out there and willing to try new things. You got to be out there, be consistent with it. You got to keep trying.
Reality hell. Okay? It's okay to dream big. It's okay to be a bit delusional.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay to fucking go all in on a absolute Hail Mary dream.
Yeah.
And the only way I promise you will ever be the biggest to ever do it is if you are delusional.
All right.
If you
I'll start being
have
delusional.
that brazen confidence to
All right,
believe
bet.
that you hitting go live and switching the relationship that currently exists where you are the viewer to now you are the streamer and people get to watch you now. And
Okay.
they have to watch you now. And
I can
not
do
only
that.
do they have to watch you, they're gonna
Yeah,
watch
I
you
can do
over
that.
the existing people with all the resources and money and experience. They're going to watch you instead. Only someone that delusional will ever end up being a huge streamer.
He's got a
now,
point.
It's not to say you fucking throw your life away. You quit your job tomorrow. You start streaming full time until you're
No, you heard him. You quit your job and you start this tomorrow. Please don't take that seriously. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
the biggest. Don't do that, right? You can still be risk averse. You can still be smart,
Yeah.
but be smart and be delusional. Now, I asked these 30 streamers, what is the most important statistic? What should you worry about?
Girth.
If you're going to go live, what actually matters, right?
For
And the
legal
answer
reasons, that was
is
a joke.
Average view count. Streamers are obsessed with average view
Mm-hmm.
count. They are obsessed with it, all right? And even the streamers who prioritize things like enjoyment or maybe some other statistics like girth,
Average
One
view count
thing,
brings other
they
people
care
in. That's what it comes down to.
Massively about average view count. They obsessed over the number. All right. For many big streamers, it is their whole self-worth. I know streamers who were at 40,000 viewers who go down to 30,000 viewers. They're at 15,000 viewers. They go to 10,000 viewers. They're at 8,000 viewers. They go down to 6,000 viewers, and they're sad about it.
Look, I get it because from my standpoint, from how I look at it, the bigger you are, and depending on what category you're in, like right now, I'm in just chatting. At the time of this recording, I am in just chatting. One of the biggest categories there is. I am at 10 viewers right now. We're going to pull out numbers. I am at 10 viewers according to the stats here. They're not going to look at me. I have to have bigger numbers for people to be interested to come and look at me. So average view count makes sense. People obsessing over it, not being disappointed like that. If I had 6,000, I'd be ecstatic. 6,000 people just wanted to talk to me. But everyone's different. I get that. And then there's some people, like my mod said, if the view count's too high, they'll watch someone else. I get that. But it's that quandary, you know? It's that back and forth pool of I need more people to bring more people in, but then I'm going to probably lose people because I have too many people here. It's a give and take. It really is.
Because that's how much value they put in to that average view count number. But if you're going to be one of the biggest streamers in the world, you do need to care about that number.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can do to impact that number. There's a lot of things out of your control. It's not a healthy relationship you will ever fucking have with it.
Agreed.
But it is also, at the end of the day, the most important statistic that determines whether or not you'll be the biggest ever do it. Now, I thought this one was interesting. I asked them, do they look at their view count while streaming? I do. I've been Hawkeyeing this whole stream. It's been going up
I
the
do
whole time.
too.
That means I'm generally doing a good job. 2/3 say yes, 1/3 says no. And I think it's a preference thing, right? I wouldn't put too much stock into this. And probably the people
I get that.
who said yes to looking at the view count while streaming are the same people who said average view count is the most important metric. But I just want to put some gravity onto the average view count number. Don't become obsessed with it. Don't become psycho.
I get that.
You know, don't let it ruin your life.
You got the pretty number in the corner. I use it as a reference to keeping track of my numbers to see if I like improve or anything, but I don't let it get to me. There are plenty of streams where I'm only at 1 or 2 people. It is what it is. I sit there and play the game for me. I enjoy it. And if people will come to it. The lowest view counts I ever get are when I do JRPGs or stuff like Palia, because no one wants to watch me play that shit. Unless it's Kingdom Hearts, then a lot of people want to watch me play that, which we tried today and it didn't work. Don't let those numbers be your obsession, but let them matter, I guess is the best way to put it.
I guess is what I should say. But be aware. You don't have to know it while you're live. You can look at it after. You can even look at it after a week or a month and look at the charts and see how it does for
Exactly.
But know it. Know your stream. Know what people like, know what people don't like. I talk about this a lot. Everyone falls off.
I fall off all
now,
the time.
It's a little funny to talk about how everyone falls off in a video about how to be a streamer.
Exactly.
You haven't even made it yet, and I'm talking about how you're about to fall off. But it's true. And in these videos, I talk a lot about the how to make the sausage, the how to be a big streamer.
Also, I agree with someone in my chat twice said that always got to stream like you're got someone watching. Exactly. You always got to keep talking. You always got to keep doing stuff. Got to make it flashy. Got to make it important. If you are even down to 1 or 2 streamers or 1 or 2 viewers, keep talking like you got 15 to 20 to 30 in there. You got to keep it going. That is one of the big things big people like seeing when you come in here. It's a big motivator. It shows that you actually got the skill to keep people entertained. Even if you're down to 1 or 2, but you're acting like you got 10 to 15 to 20 to 30 in there, you're doing great.
The what happens if you do become a big streamer. But the reality is you're going to fall off. You're going to quit. Even if
and
you
yes, everyone falls off.
Even if you watch this video and in 5 years you're like, let me watch your video. I'm the biggest streamer in the fucking world. In 10 years, 20 years, you're going to be like, I watched your video as the biggest streamer in the world and now I fell off. So while you're here,
everyone falls
while
off.
You're making shit, you might as well make something you care about. And in the past, I haven't focused on this enough. But it is truly all that matters.
Yeah.
It is literally all that matters, is making something you care about.
Make something that makes you happy. Do it because it makes you happy. That's one of the bigger things too. I really enjoy that. That's why I enjoy doing the vlogs, because that makes me happy. I enjoy going out there and sharing these experiences with you guys. I enjoy being stupid and doing some walkarounds or going to Buc-ee's for the first time, doing the manga reviews. I love doing that. I love sharing that knowledge. Honestly, that is the hard part for me. I just different mindset, and it comes down to what does it best for you. The whole talking like you got someone watching even at 1 or 2 comes down to you. Some people take improv stuff for this. Like people go to improv school to learn how to do this. A lot of people that are successful at YouTube or live streaming period in Twitch, they have some improv theater skills because they need to keep it going on the fly. They keep it going. They keep it nonstop. I noticed that with a lot of the good like people that I like, they have a theater background or they took like speech classes or they did something earlier on that affects it now that helps them keep going. I'm not one of those. I got a theater background, but I don't.
Your being and what you like and what matters or what you think is cool. Like, what's the fucking point in that? You know, leave a mark. Be someone who makes shit they're proud of. I promise you. I have seen the heights that some streamers have hit And then they start to fall off a bit, and then they're fucking depressed. But you wouldn't be depressed if you were proud of what you made.
Exactly.
The only
you
thing
got
that matters
to be
is
proud.
the success, then you will guaranteed be sad in the long term.
If you don't care about what you've done and what the legacy you leave, all you think about is numbers, you're going to be depressed by the end of it because you're going to fall off. You're going to be depressed and it's going to be a downhill spiral. It's not good.
Only thing that matters is making something you care about, then truly the only way you fail is if you don't make something you care about. And so with that thought, I got some final steps. If you've
what are the
already
final
gone through
steps?
the process, you've gone live at least once. You just tried it out.
Mm-hmm.
You wrote down your goals, your inspiration, all that. If you're at this point, congratulations. I got one more thing I need you to do.
Okay.
In the thought of making something you're proud of,
Okay.
if you really want to graduate and become a baby, if you really want to graduate and become a big streamer, I want you to show off your work. If you are not willing to show friends and family,
I
the
do
shit
this
that
all the
you
time.
make, you are not serious about what you're making.
I'm
And
proud
this
of what I
is a
do.
very scary thing to do. This is a fucking terrifying thing to do. A lot of people try to keep their stream life separate from the regular life, so people
I
at
just stopped
school don't
caring.
know, or their family doesn't know. But if you're not,
That's one big thing. That was a big hurdle. For the longest time, my parents didn't know, but I just stopped caring. After a while, I was proud of what I was putting out. I can attest to this. I was proud of what I was putting out. I enjoyed what I was doing. Everything I did, I am proud of. My coworkers know about it. My parents watch my stuff. My coworkers watch my stuff. I have coworkers pop into my streams. They all support me, and they all agree that I do good work. Now, getting out there is a different story, but I'm on those foundation steps according to that. Trouble is, I think some people are meant to be creators and some people are meant to be consumers, and I think I'm the latter. Everyone has their own role, and I'm not going to say which ones are yours. It's up to you to decide if you want to be a creator, if you want to be a consumer. For me, I want to entertain masses. I want to educate masses. I want to help get things out there. I want to teach people about manga or give them ideas so they know what they're getting into so they don't waste money. Or I want to teach them about different news things that are going on. I want to educate and entertain. That's what I like doing.
not proud enough of the shit you're making that you won't sit on the couch and watch a video with your mom or sister or brother or whoever, or you won't Discord message a friend that you've talked to for years who fucking loves you, the shit that you're making. It is disrespectful in my mind to post that publicly expecting other people to watch.
You know, that's fair.
Other people who don't
That is
give a
perfectly
shit about
fair.
you to watch the thing that you won't even show the people who love you to watch. I find that disrespectful. And it's scary. But if you're willing to do that step
I
and
agree
you
with that.
take that leap, you'll be in such a better place. You'll be in such a better place, man. Because you'll be at the point where you're already making stuff that you're proud of. And if you're not, and they're like, hey, this fucking sucks, then you know. And you can get to that point quicker.
The feedback from people who love you and care about you is the best feedback you can get. Honesty is a very good key. And that's why I always tell people, give me your honest feedback. Because it lets me know that I could fix things. I can change things. I can make it funnier. I can improve things. That is why I always ask for feedback. Especially in my Discord, I always want feedback on stuff. And I know you guys joke on me, but you guys also tell me true feedback, and I appreciate that. Feedback is key on how to improve, especially if you want to be the entertainer. You want to be out there, do the streaming. You want to do this. You want to do that. You got to be open for criticism.
That'd be amazing. How amazing would that be if someone who loves you could just tell you, like, hey, man, this thing actually isn't good. You know, you could work on it, change it, do it better. That's great to know. It's going to shatter your fucking ego, or it can lift you up.
Yep.
It's scary. Do it. Show off your work.
Exactly.
I do this to this day. If I make a video that I think's really fucking cool, I send it to my family in France. They don't speak English, but I think if it's really cool, it will cross the language barrier.
You know,
So when I did my
that's fair
story time when
enough.
I went to France, I sent it to them. But also when I made the video learning an opera in Italian, I sent it to them because I wanted to share it with them. I thought they'd fucking love it. And they did. It was cool. I'm proud of that video. And that, in conclusion, is my Ultimate Streaming Guide 2.0. Thank you very much for watching. A couple things, if you're still here and you want to stick around, if you watch the video all the way through, hey, subscribe. Follow my Instagram.
Yeah, you saw that. Subscribe the video. Yeah, look, I gave some feedback. I didn't add much to this. I agreed. There's a lot of good steps in here. So yeah, if you want to subscribe. But I look at it this way. Ludwig actually gave some pretty good tips. The biggest one is going out there and doing it. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Follow me on Instagram. check out stuff down below. But the big thing you need to do is be proud of the stuff you make. That is one of the big things that you need to be proud of, is the things you do. If you put it out there, be proud of it. If you're not proud of it, scrap it and redo it. Make sure you are proud of all the work you're putting out there. Yeah, so that was this video. Let me know what you guys think. This ended up being something I didn't think I was doing today, but like we was on about something. So let me know what you guys think. I love you all, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. All right, cool. That video's done.
I'm a member if you want.
Yeah, become a member. Yeah. Anyway, let me go back and put YouTube back on and get my music going. There it is. Hey, we're back. All right, anyway. That was a nice video. It came in halfway, but it was nice. Yeah, I wanted to add, people were asking me to, I don't want to be a Ludwig's member. You want to be a Joe Schmo member. I'm just saying. You know, Patreon, that's a way to become a Joe Schmo member. Not to wink. But no, the big thing is I always like feedback. I always want feedback from you guys. What you guys want to see, what you hate. I already have stuff in the works. I'm going to do a tech review video, kind of like Austin Evans for 5 and Below, and do stuff like that. I plan on doing that. I'll be doing that, buying the stuff in the next couple weeks or so after I pay off some bills and try to recover from this very expensive trip I was on. I have stuff in the works, so it just comes down to what I can get done and what I can't. So, we'll see. But yeah. I'll edit this video up a little bit. I'll fix it up in a little bit. More merch videos. Did you like the merch video? Twice? That was kind of a last minute thing. Will it include a replacement capture card? I'm about to fuck with the capture card. I got backup plans if it don't fix it. So we'll be all right with that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed the merch video that just came out, the Melody video. That was a very crappy clothing review thing, but I enjoyed it. I had fun recording it. Yeah, well, I appreciate it. Make sure to spread it around to friends if you got some friends in the VTuber community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the big thing for this year, I need to get the 4,000 watch hours. I need to, like, increase big time. Like, I need to hurry up. Like, I have a lot to do, and I just need people to watch my videos and spread them around. That's the big thing for this year. If we're talking about personal goals, that is the biggest personal goal I have this year. I need to get my watch hours up so I can start making some extra money from YouTube. That is the big thing I want this year. And the main thing I want to focus on. Try to get those hours up. So I'm going to try and do as best as I can with my content. Try to make everything better. Sorry, I'm looking at some notifications. There we go. Do shorts count towards watch hours? No, they don't, unfortunately. And my shorts are kind of like, if I'm going to be honest, my shorts are kind of ass. Like, I have some that take off, but a lot of them don't reach more than 1,000 views. Most of them reach maybe a couple hundred. Some take off a little bit more, some don't. It's mostly the long-term videos, which is why, like, I'm trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I am trying to maximize everything. I am doing everything I can to try and get content. And I'm trying to keep it good content too, which is why I'm glad I am very lucky to have PD. PD definitely helps with the Wednesday videos. But it really just comes down to me being a good entertainer, which I feel like, you know, the results will show themselves sooner or later. And if I had better editing skills, I would do more of more big things. Like the Kingdom Hearts 1 video, we're going to work on. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm making content I'm happy about. I want to do the manga reviews. I want to do stuff like the jacket review and stuff like that. I'm really happy about that. I really enjoyed that jacket. The $100, you know, it's kind of iffy on whether it's worth it or not. That will be to be determined, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm happy about what I've done. I'm happy with it. I'm content with everything I've done so far. And let me look real quick. So let's go to YouTube Studio real quick, and I'm gonna say, so I have, yeah, I'm about to work on a bunch of videos today. Just need to stream more high quality games like Dead or Alive Volleyball. If my capture card's still broke tomorrow, we are playing DOA Volleyball. Just throwing that out there. That is my backup play for tomorrow. Because, you know, DGen hour. But yeah, I think manga reviews are definitely going to be a big help this year. Getting through and doing that stuff. So every other Monday is going to be a manga review. I have 2 already written down. I just need to record and edit and get done. I am going to pick up some volume 1s and look into some more stuff. And I'm going to dive into books I've already have and try to do some reviews on that. So it'll be like new, old, that kind of thing. So. Look, I'll wait for Puck to be back. Let me know when you're back, Puck. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. If the capture card's still fucked tomorrow, we'll play some Dead or Alive. Probably need to. All right, cool. But yes, just a reminder, you can sub $5 a month or Amazon Prime. Definitely helps a brother out, and you get no ads. So I think it's a win-win. But tomorrow will probably be Dead or Alive if I can't get the capture card fixed. So you're getting your high quality stuff. There's also a new gacha that I was thinking about trying. So we'll mess around with that and see what happens. But manga review wise, I'm going to dip into what I've already have, probably some of the older series, because I did one called 12 Beasts I wrote out for, which was done by the same guy who did Monster Musume. It was supposed to be the successor, but it failed, so he's put his eggs back in the basket for Monster Musume. So it was, you know, manga reviews like that. And I'm gonna go and probably get some more volume 1s on Wednesday. Not sure yet. But Thursday's definitely gonna be an editing day, and tonight's gonna be editing day. After Dead by Daylight later tonight. So, God, I did a Monster Musume review way back when. I think we went over an old video, but yes, if you want to help your boy, check out the new video that came out today. Spread the stuff around. Let the world know about the cringeness. I have PSA video coming out on Friday where me and PD reacted to PSA videos. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. But, alright, we are going to end it. I'm going to be back later tonight, 8 p.m. I'm not sure what, well, thank you, Tim. I appreciate you gifting a thing to Puck. I appreciate that. I don't know why it's not working. Let's see, streamer tools, stream element, yeah. It's authorized. Let's see. Let's just add this. How do I... So, I have an idea. Because sometimes they work. Browser. Twitch alerts. Let's see. All right, that's done. I wasn't begging, but yeah. So all right. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna raid out. Who do we want to raid? That's the thing. 12 just started streaming. Yuka streaming. Actually, I'm gonna send you over to 12. 12 is playing a closed beta of a brand new game that's out, and I think you guys would enjoy it. Plus, I want to help my buddy get to 100 followers. He's at 95. So, can we please get him up to 100? You better get the pink suit out. Hey, look, there's a point goal for the pink suit. So, you know what you can do if you really want the pink suit. But anyway, as always, folks, we are going to go and enjoy life. We're going to go send 12 some love because he deserves it. Let's get this man to 100 followers. If you haven't followed my mod, please do. But he's also playing a new game that's out. New gacha game. And he got into closed beta. That's pretty freaking cool if you ask me. So why don't we go check him out. Send him the love. I'll be back later tonight with some Dead by Daylight with Scoofy. She asked me to, so I'm going to do it. But I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.